that FURIA needs.
There you go, they flashed it, they hurt him a long time ago, so Manzine's the first to fall in this series. Pushing towards the spawn though are FURIA. There's only one player there, that's Davies, gonna try to keep them back. Both duelists moving forward for FURIA. Digizine and MW0 just waiting out in the corner. Meanwhile, though, you do have the execution starting to come in from KRU, but the retake on B main held back by FURIA for now. Back to a 2 versus 3 disadvantage for FURIA, as it's up to Digizine looking for that clutch. Davies and Nags closing in, tapping on the spike, it's open. Digizine can actually play it on the angle. The first one does not connect. Now it's at halfway. He gets the shot onto Nags.
That's gonna be it.
That's gonna be it. Again, onto Davies for the Red Bull clutch.
Oh my gosh. Scaled to screens. MW0 with first contact.
Turns away from it. Boombot's fully flashed, so it cannot clear, but Keza just swings out for that frag. A retake now ensues. Madzine holding in the back of the map with this stinger. Flash coming around the corner. Another perfect flash. But Madzine still dancing around. Only good for that one kill. Digizine on this last player stuck at the screens. Chased down, hunted down, and dropped by Melzer in the end. And KRU manages to get the first. Cycling around the ultimates for the attack. FURIA then puts in the Viper's Pit after the Cosmic Divide. Seekers is trying to get a bit of info.
Seekers
At least
there.
on that push, yeah, and it's available for Klaus. Melzer also has his own Cosmic Divide, but before the wall comes up, Digizine gets the first blood. Kezet falls, Seekers coming in, it does hit MW0. Close to the wall, our KRU getting ready to flood back, right back. It's traded off for a few. Davies capitalizing on one kill onto Digizine. Shorty inside the pit. Oh! Just too much damage as the HP was dwindling down and the pit is just too thick. The Trailblazer gives false information and KRU's even bunny hopping away thinking. It's a huge mind game right now for both of these teams. Davies is staking forward as they double swing out for FURIA. It's time to react for KRU. So 1 for 1, make that a 2 for 1.
Wow.
It's time for MW0 from the grave, dropping 2 with the paint shells. And allowing FURIA to move in for a plant.
All right, the rotation over. Marshall for Melzer. Kesnet may be the front of this fight. If they can get some of these blast packs to displace FURIA. Digizine's ready, though, to collapse. And gets collapsed on.
It's Klaus, man. Seekers are available now to spot the last 2. So you have to play around the rest of the utility. Khalil forced to pop up a Nebula very early. Gravel on the defense. The retake attempted. Conan swings out for the kill. But Kezet answers right back. Khalil in a clutch situation once again, playing inside that smoke. Here's a foot, says the boat! And as it dissipates for MW.
Yeah, MW going straight forward. This operator is still here for Davies.
And it connects. And that's the responsibility that Davies has. But unfortunately, a trade-off from paint shells once again in favor of MW0 and FURIA. A 4 versus 4, Kezet trying to push forward and fight back. Satchel charge to break the crosshair placement of MW0, forcing him to fall back in mid.
Huge. Smokes are down. Now it's just Mazine to be able to work that, and they find the Lurker, which has continued to plague KRU in these rounds.
Yeah.
These retakes always been successful once they do find that straggler.
And that was that mid. And they're forced to fall back in the A site with everybody else. Big flash coming through. No connection, but at least Conan is there for the support. The headshot onto Melzer. A 3 versus 3. Reheal trying to come up here. A regrowth. Crossfire set up in the back of the site. A 1 for 1 once again. And it's a 1 versus 1 to see who wins the round. And it's Conan running out of bullets. And the defensive wall coming down, now forcing KRU to move forward, allowing KRU to move forward, and pinch against Benzine, who still gets the opener on Davies. Snake butt on the ground. Head on a swivel, support coming through. He goes through his zone! Snake bite to get 2 kills, and we continue once again. Pain shells from MW0. And it's up to Nags on a 4 versus 1. Spike on his back.
Toxin screen down.
As the first contact is the last. Oof.
Wait.
Coming through, but it's still Conan to answer first. Cloudburst to try to push them back. Counter flash coming through. And it's a stalemate right after that first kill. After this, the destruction of Klaus through the paper-thin wall of A heaven. Evens up the tally in a 4 versus 4.
Honestly, I don't even know within that chaos if they know there's a Viper's Pit mid right now. Because if they did, they may be going forward, realizing there's less people in sight and one still guarding. That was so much mayhem to begin this round. But still going to hold a ramp to see if the movement comes from the side of FURIA first. Look at the stacks that they have. Watching the back, watching the front.
Yep.
And trademark is still there, so they're staying within range.
Exactly. That's a responsibility of Davies. Trying to get a tap if anybody's going to overcommit. No tour de force because they have the Vandals to work with, so they're going to save that ult for a later round. Trailblazer to spot the Jazeen. Trying to get a spray as the walls are coming through. Nice snake bite, though. MW0 is just going to eat that. Just so they could still continue with the surprise play.
30 seconds left.
Ooh. Meanwhile, though, Digizine drops 2. There's that walk down. Whoa. Nagzet still gets the flick. Evens up the tally on a 2 versus 2 this time around with 20 seconds left. Plant coming down safe. But Melzer's very low on HP on the pulse plant.
You tilt to drop into the Viper's pits. And we see the Cosmic Divide go through. So this means a lot of ground can be gained. It's just, will FURIA be looking at the right corners when they breach this wall?
And this is a great wall, too. For crew to use on a pulse plant. There's no sky flash to go through it, so you have to body peek. Snakebite coming
Here
through the wall, so you identify the first player. Now dropping in back of the map. It's up to the low HP! Thinking that they might have that control. And this might allow crew to work towards middle. Back in the vents for that flash, okay. Digizine just spotted Nagzet. A 1v1. Dash activated! No! Once again, face plants into the wall. And Nagzet gets the first blood.
Gonna retreat from the area too. Just quick trade in mid, calling the attention of Conan to keep rotating around.
Sometimes you gotta make those plays. Player disadvantage for FURIA.
Oh my god.
Trying to even it up. There's a timing from Conan. He's made it through the spawn. This might allow crew still, no matter what, to get a plant. But FURIA might be in a great spot for the retake. Khalil now in the back of the site, breaking a boom bot, and also breaking his crosshair placement. Conan left alive on a 3 versus 1, and already pre-fired by Nagzet. Crew trying to make some noise now, trying to gain some map control on the top of B. Evens it up on a 1v1. There's a lurk play, never checked. Big check, almost lost by Menzine.
Double take. 3v3 now. It's going to be cross map again. They have done this before.
Menzine continues to be very good with that utility, pushing crew back into B heaven.
Conan.
Where Conan's currently waiting. First shot there, capitalized on the second one.
My
gosh.
And that is some first shot for a player that hasn't played for at least 90 days. Feels like he is still playing like he was still in Tibica.
Like riding a bike. Honestly, looking at what he was doing on the retakes of first half, he was always getting 1 or 2 frags. His crew tried to get in and defend and defuse the spike. So having impact frags all throughout, even if you're not seeing headshot after headshot after headshot, Conan is fitting in incredibly for the intensity of the situation.
Meanwhile, though, FURIA thought that they had the round. Klaus slipped through, got the plant down. He's playing the mind game.
Oh.
He's planning as if they'll make him think that he's not playing heaven, and finally he gets spotted.
Now he goes back to screen. Yes.
And with that,
Reposition.
has his 2 flashes available too on his 1v1. Menzina walking inside the B site. There's that tap.
You have to know.
Klaus is looking for the timing. No flash needed. Klaus with the Red Bull clutch.
I feel like it's messed FURIA up quite a bit. They're ready for mailroom this time, though, Vansili.
Headshot down from Madzine. Snakebite on the ground. Vulnerable on 2 players, and the spikes on an island by himself on the top of the mailroom. At least finally, after that first initial chaos, is able to get met up by his teammates. And crew at a disadvantage are looking to split in the B site, but that's where 3 players are at for FURIA. Showstopper denied by Khalil. An off-kill now for Davies. We turn it back around for crew. It's a 3 versus 3. Weapon advantage. A push across.
Khalil?
Off angle by Khalil. Now pitched in from hell. And a shot from Davies. Up to Conan on a 2 versus 1. Picks up a phantom. A pit comes out. Oh, Davies once again.
Seekers is ready. They can just string this round out if they don't want to go B and figure out where the opponents are. Oh, my MD a huge play. Huge play!
But the help from Klaus. Just add the 3rd player moving through. Crew are 2 kills away of winning this first map. The last time it was dead even in a situation where KRU let this lead slip. And FURIA won at 13-11. Now KRU finally has a chance for revenge and to close it right now. Plant for long. And all the stars aligned here on the spike. Difficult for Conan to retake here with Madzine. Both on individual plays. Conan looking for at least a contact play. Noise being made towards B Heaven. There's that first peek. Over he jumps! Still gets the headshot to Melzer.
They heard two Vandals.
And there it goes. No stars
defuse
that could get done.
The defuse!
To the defuse! They can't spray it! The Red Bull clutch! Lots of pressure on A main. And with that, the A ramp is open. A Heaven is also open. Cosmic Divide onto defense. Thundering through our crew on the top of the site. But Conan once again. Guardian dropping two. One hit by the Satchels. We're going into it. Satchels across. Wall comes up. And that's MW0 taking control of that. Now in the front, fully loaded. Dash across with the Jazine. A 1-for-1 boombot kill onto Davies. And it's FURIA all across the board.
The pressure you can see running through these players on the take there. A few mistakes allows FURIA the sight. Almost without a death. Conan goes down though, and now Melzer and Nags forced to push in. Oh, a pit two.
How annoying is
just
that?
to add.
2 kills a plant. Pit available. And no Sky to help out the retake for KRU. A position where they were so good at yesterday against MIBR. Now they have to face the music against 4 players. The show ends for Nagsit, leaving Melzer in a near impossible situation. Wow. Was trying to bait out players by running around. And it's back to FURIA in the lead. It's not gonna spot anything yet.
30 seconds left.
And as the smoke dissipates, you also see MW0 falling back here on an off angle in the B side. Big flashes coming through, but Khalil still on the top of the boxes. This might be it. Nags just got dropped by MW0, and FURIA managed to fight back, climb back, bring it to overtime, and win it.
Little dodge out there. Looks like they are going to focus on B and want right in.
Trap play to be initiated by both defenders from FURIA. And MW0 on this new role. Killjoy, first blood, answered back by Klaus. A chance for redemption on Klaus on a Sova, who hasn't had the best performances on this agent against FURIA on this map. And as they rotate back, it's there! The fourth to come in! And FURIA puts their foot down in this pistol round.
Change here that we see KRU making is leaving Melzer on the other side of the map. Oh my gosh.
Down mid.
It'll only matter for a moment, Vance.
Good thing that Jazine was doing those aim labs there just before. Nice little no-scope long range. Okay, not too bad though, at least answered back by KRU. Spike on the back of Kesnet, 3 kills. And a double swing right after.
30 seconds
Both
left.
players are there on the defense, pushing down.
Spooky!
Oh, he gets it! Kesnet answers right back!
He instantly rotates.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a smoke early, right? Why waste your time there? Pivots back here. On a pop flash. Almost had that kill.
Yeah, target choice becomes difficult when they're hopping around like that. Just caught off a Kesnet getting another first blood here. Blade Storm as well.
Jazine was watching that angle. The pivot back was a good read for FURIA to work towards this tree. But because of the over-commitment from Madzine, at least to try to get his one, Jazine was too far back to try to trade it off. And even while this was happening, Kesnet was able to slip through an angle that wasn't being watched by Jazine. So FURIA thinks now that we have Cat. The Cat's been open. The KRU is actually rotating to a different spot. The KRU is just cutting noise and looking to re-hit on this A site.
Paranoia's go through. Jazine starts.
Lands that one in the back of Jenny. Here comes the rest of that util on the attack for KRU with 30 seconds left. Big pop flash. First kill now for Klaus on the entry. Melzer answers right back onto Conan, but Khalil playing behind the smoke of the dark cover that he plays towards Hell. Davies hiding inside of that smoke. This is going to be a big owl drone. And Davies
Saw the
just
tip.
get the kill exactly. Just the tip. MW0 now on a 3 versus 1. Post plant situation. Advantage for KRU. Double Hell crossfire setup. And that confirms exactly where NW0 is at, and we spray it right back. It comes up, there's that dash to flash across, and the Vandal close range to flick their first blood. KRU trying to answer right back, but it gets blocked. The vision blocked by a cloud burst, and there's that operator from NW0, now hit by the paranoia. Davies manages to even drop the operator. NW0 falls down.
3 moving in A.
Plant coming through in a safe spot this time around. Not even planted for long, so KRU has to play inside the site. No command you just heard come out from Madzine as Melzer's trying to walk through after the door. Just got broken. You have to try to go for some type of heroic play. Davies is going to be the one that's going to do it.
One enemy remaining.
Back to a 1 versus 1.
He hears
Conan versus Keston, and he gets it.
Conan for the retake lockdown, but that is a necessity for KRU.
You needed Khalil just to use that paranoia, waste that down, but they're spraying through it to get the shot onto Dijazine. Plant then coming in, shot darts.
He lives,
but no kills there onto Klaus.
Oh my God, they
late
pulled it
lockdown
off.
coming through, gets stopped by the Hunter's-Fury. Perfect pulse plant positions for KRU. Perfect kills for KRU too. And Mazine gets spotted. Kenzet chasing him down. And 2 flawless rounds and to put FURIA back on their back. In his backpack rather. As NW0 swings across for a judge kill onto Nagzet. Recon dart off the execution here. Space gained by Kesnet. Turns around for the kill onto NW0. A late lurk from Melzer. Lines up the 2 kills here. The dash away, not good enough. 1 more left to go. As it's Melzer, somehow you have FURIA that's still able to hold down this B site.
30 seconds left.
Melzer's isolating this, picking up the spike. Knows exactly now where the last 2 players are for FURIA. He wants to take this 1v1 against Conan. The substitution in the back of the site, playing with the Guardian. 10 seconds left on the clock. Spike goes down. Recon dart trying to get a timing. Conan knows he's close now. Pre-firing the shot. Here's a reload. Paranoia doesn't work.
Oh my gosh.
The headshot there onto Conan in a 1 versus 1. Never heard the paranoia, so he has no idea where Khalil is coming from.
They just missed it. They just
made
missed
it through the smoke. No matter what, though, it's still a drop sound. Smoke's about to dissipate. Footsteps are being heard. Then on to the tap. Melzer walking in, trying to go around the radius of the smoke. Walks into it. The spray. Oh my God! He gets it for the kill.
That's about it. That's the last smoke they have for the moment. So this is all dry peeking as they make their way in.
Oh, and then you see him on the lurk. 3 guys against him, and he gets 2 of them. Make that even all 3.
Spike planted.
1-man army on the other side of the map. NW0 just running.
How does that happen?
We saw it. Yeah, definitely saw it, guys.
Around the floor.
No way!
For NW0. Melzer now spotted on the top of heaven.
Oh, they're coming up. They're waiting.
Oh,
they're high. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Where is he? Tell me.
Melzer doesn't want to give it.
Melzer thinks he's coming from mid. They're trying to sniff him out.
You
No,
tell your
that's
losses
your teammate.
too. You have a ghost. You have a paranoia. You're saving whatever you can.
Oh, they're running.
is still trying to hunt it down.
They're running. Tiptoe forward on A just to see what they can find, and they're going to find a lot, Vans.
Too many players, too many bodies of KRU towards the A entrance. And on this very map, it's this very man right here with the Sheriff dropping another one that allow KRU to get an eco here. NW0, the one that went up big the first round, the previous round, only has a ghost to work with this time around. There is at least a weapon here in his POV as it picks up a Spectre. But KRU looking for their second thrifty of this map, following a pistol round loss. Off angle, out in the open, and it's Melzer that sweeps up the kill. 3 pushing through the smoke. Kesnet dash activated. Klaus with the support. And they hold the angle towards market. Kesnet once again. Advantage now for KRU. Spike being picked up by Madzine. Bulldog and Sheriff. Okay, this man is warming up. NW0 with the lurk kill opening. 2 versus 2.
Has to clear sight, but how far can MW0 get if it's almost becomes sketchy if you cannot get back to the front of sight? There we go. Good protection.
Last player standing.
But the Bulldog is not good enough. This time on a defense side of KRU. Doesn't allow FURIA to really flood into the site. Even allowing KRU to get better positions on the hold. No plans come down so far. The feet are being spotted, and DGZ just couldn't get the kill. KRU! Our attack for FURIA off the lockdown. The biggest chance that you had here. And on this half buy, still the weapon's pretty decent.
Shadows traveling.
KRU's playing very confidently, out in the open, forward positions. But FURIA still manages to get the openers into dual wins. A site now slightly open. KRU forced to play passively on the top of heaven, waiting out the first piece of utility. Trying to deny the spike plant. Kesnet once again moving forward. DGZ falls. Tap onto the spike. And the spray then onto the other one. And KRU just like that, all down the map. And then push this into the third one.
And KRU winning at 3.
The brimstone smoke. FURIA continue to get pushed back. Travelers are getting ready, but as they swing behind it, it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Oh my gosh!
1 on low HP, a wide swing coming through, support from DGZ. Melzer gets caught, answered back by Klaus, who gets a second and third in the round. Up to Khalil in a 3 versus 1 is gonna have to clutch it when KRU has the perfect crossfire setup.
Dead to right, hopping out makes the sound. He is going to get peeked from 3 different angles here.
Oh yeah. Faking a drop, and Klaus is the one that peeks in. As Sky, I think went something like 24, 12, and 12. He went insane. And has an opportunity now to save the round for KRU once again. SARS coming down, deniability. The gravity well, not good enough. It's a different plan, especially that they set this up on triple. Beautiful recon dart coming out though from Conan, spotting 2 players now. But KRU still has the opportunity to reposition themselves on a crossfire position. Kesnet with the first. Now one of those Vandals fall down. DGZ looking for the flank and a back stop by Davies, and they get the rifle themselves.
Again? Vans?
Well, flash indeed. This is going to keep going back and forth. Poison orb this time around once again for FURIA. Diffusing right through it. Mazzine in the back. Nice shot from Naxit. But the sprays across from Khalil are just too good.
The strat, you're not having as much fun.
So many layers here though.
There it is.
Blinded by that one. The timing on the shot, Klaus to fall. So a great rotation by DGZ towards the A site. But Davies is going to try to make the heroic play. Inching through the smokes now towards that L box. Repositioning on the spike plant. Melzer getting it down. Wallbangs attempted to come through. Now it's up to the aim labs. Long range ADSing down on the top of the bench towards spawn. Not working out for any kills. So still a cleared advantage for FURIA as they have to come back for the retake. Cosmic Divide on the defense. Lots of smoke coming out as well.
3 U-Haul.
Exactly on the defense trying to push through. And 3 players from KRU holding it back around.
Oh my.
And as this Cosmic Divide's about to come down, it's time for the bloodbath. DGZ, the first one for the retake attempt. Davies trying to spray through as much as he can. Nebula though, full defuse. Oh, look at that. The satchel to break the crosshair and break the defuse for a bit. But still too strong against FURIA. Davies here. Hunter's Fury coming out from the spawn. Out into the U-Haul, trying to get this pick. Inside shower 2, and there you go. The third pulse actually spots Kesden and Nags. And nothing they could do here on this half buy that you have for KRU except for Kesden with the Guardian kill. And Melzer swinging through. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. KRU makes this salvageable, doable.
FURIA this round have basically taken the showers control that KRU has been using, and they give DGZ a trailblazer that comes from that side. Sights have been switched now, though, so it's going to have to be a rotation.
1v1 here. The Seeker is coming out. Showstopper on the other end of the B site. On the pulse plan, it lands everywhere. It's up to MW0. Crosshair, satchel charge.
He's getting juggled.
Puts him away. He's trying to hunt him down. Low HP is going to be tested.
The Seekers are going to prompt something a little bit earlier than that.
Oh, trying to get the no-scope there onto Khalil. Couldn't connect onto that. And also, DGZ dropped Melzer and Klaus.
Spike down.
And actually, he did have Davies do some damage onto Khalil. He's down to 5 HP, so there was some contact there. Nonetheless, though, 20 seconds left.
Oh, the sketchy plan.
Oh my gosh. Satchel kill onto Khalil, and now the pit comes out on the attack. Nagzet trying to hold it, and Kesnet playing long range. Because he does have the pain shell for deniability.
2 guiding lights to go in, but how much can they be used? What's the return? They're trying. Here they go.
It's behind him, though, so the outline comes out. There's that first kill. Second flash, eats it, turns away. Satchel coming through, and a spray through the Viper's pit, making it the advantage for KRU.
The retaliation from FURIA is what has faltered here once KRU gained this position.
And flashing towards the back of the site actually didn't spawn anybody, so they will confirm the orbital strike towards Showers and gain that control towards A. Tap onto the spike.
Wow.
No utility coming out as of yet. Finally, a shot guard comes down, but Digizine once again with the yacht. The glass cannon comes in for the second kill. Disadvantage once again, but it's Melzer and Kesnet.
Stuck in the pocket.
That clutched it the previous time for KRU. Will attempt to do it one more time. Works out as Mazin falls. Melzer still hiding behind that smoke.
He's creeping through with the up.
It's so hard to do. It's so hard to do here as Digizine has that updraft on the top of the APC. Poison rope net coming out. Melzer hiding just on the other end. Crossfire now set up. And there's that first, the swing across.
Player standing.
And they have no idea that Kesnet's hiding around the corner. Has that flick. Playing it very passively, so KRU identifies that and wants to keep the showstopper for a post plant instead. Seekers then coming out on both ends. Mazin and Klaus trying to find the info. Showstopper finally comes out. Big flash coming through. First shot onto Klaus, onto Mazin, and then there's that showstopper. The flank coming out from the Showers gets fully denied, and KRU has the upper hand with a 2-player advantage on the post split on A.
Recovering it.
Creeping in from heaven, trying to drop into the site, but they have so many players to find.
Tap on the spike. Conan with the first kill onto Kesnet, a second one. Onto Klaus as the Cosmic Divide comes out. Furia in great position. Somehow he turns it over for Furia. Conan with 4 kills into the round. And they have the time for the defuse. And definitely shines and has been a key component on the anchor holds. Beautiful orbital strike, putting Digizine in a different position, but still the wall bang from Khalil out in the front of triple. Dropping Davies, no alert from Showers, through the smoke then, President answers back. Waiting for that util to come back down as we have to commit actually. There's only 15 seconds left. Time goes down.
Planted.
Digizine with a tight angle looks back. But Medzine and NWZ are the ones that picks up the kills on a rotate back from KRU on the pulse plan attempt. Hit then coming out. Satchel then to push them back. Melzer and Kesnet one more time in a situation to try to clutch, but it's not going to work away for KRU.
A full teleport retake here. It's up to Davies to stay alive.
And they just want to fight it right away. 1-for-1. Being tagged by an owl drone, forced to fall back. Plant has come down for Furia. In position, not good enough. Davies coming out for the kill. Casting it out from the Showers. Only 2 left alive now towards U-Haul for Furia. Up against 4 players of KRU. Khalil and Conan have to step up to the plate. Batting now as they cancel the first attempt of the defuse by the Grabwell. Then the spray across, it's up to Khalil alone after all. The defuse will then come out no matter what. And KRU, once again, when it comes down to the important rounds, the important series, they win. That's now 2 players spotted. Make that even a 3rd from the early jump peak that you saw. Share shots finding lands here for MW0. Kesnet falls, camera up. And it's time now for the lurk to get initiated. And that's Medzine, making it behind enemy lines. Does not see Nagzit, but could still make it towards the spawn. Now circling back, smelling blood. Nagzet still stuck, watching forward. And no shenanigans with the knife. They know that this is an important round to win for Furia, as they have the lower buy.
30 seconds left.
Conan plant focusing that Hunter's Fury. Easy for him to get in. And they should be able to clean up KRU on the retake. Not a guarantee though. KRU has been so good on these.
Yeah. Especially when Klaus has 2 flashes available. Melzer watching the corner, and that's Medzine. With that Spectre that was able to pick up. And his teammates is low on HP. This might be it.
Last player standing.
Especially with him falling. Low HP, MW0 comes out from
Long. We've already had some crazy TPs going on here. I think FURIA is just playing the flow of the map at this point and are more than happy to do a quick rotation.
Trip now broken, a dash coming in. Cloud still gets that headshot into Digizine, running through to try to surprise another one. The trap plays don't work out. Mazine does get the spray back. Showstopper out for Kesnet to answer back from the Seekers on the attack. They're forced to fall back because of those Seekers, allowing now FURIA to move in for the plant. Molly on the ground, pulls plant denial, or plant denial utility once again for KRU. Another tap, forcing Kesnet to swing out. Nagzet in another clutch situation, this time with a Vandal. The recon dart doesn't spot him. Gets the first shot, trying to land out the second one.
Reset.
The timing and the headshot! Woo! Nags once again.
Have control so far, but it looks like KRU's gonna give it to him for the orbital strike.
Molly on the ground as well, 15 seconds left.
Another delay.
Shells available for MW0, landing on the ground. No plant coming through, 19 HP left.
What's left?
Satchel coming through. It stops it.
Just started.
4 seconds left. And there's that sand coming across. And that's what happens when you give time to KRU.
Exactly. They
Out on the attack. Clearing out towards the showers. Nagzet playing behind here, the Seekers, and they're spraying behind those Seekers. Oh, a clothesline from Kesnet out to Digizine as they're just trying to dash away to safety. Advantage back for KRU.
A lot of predicted spans coming through for that chip damage to start off. And KRU back to kind of a, not, I wouldn't say default, actually. They're leaving Davies on an island right now to guard what could be a full rush by 3, and should expect it.
Yeah. There's still time. There's still time to force a rotate and TP in the last second.
30
if they get
seconds
attacked
left.
here.
Oh, I thought they were going to get the shower teleport in, but it looks like MW0 wants the full lurk around KRU exiting B. This is a 5-head play here. I think he gets Nagzet.
Committing now to the plant. Not enough time for the rotate. MW0, here's the drop. Oh, the sixth sense. As Conan pushes towards the spawn, though. Maybe he's trying to spray back, but Conan turns around on a 180. An advantage coming back for FURIA as they have time on their side. In this post-plant situation, both of them inside U-Haul. They're first to pick out a 1-4. Make that a 2 for none.
And it just looks like a default from FURIA here. 3 towards showers. Someone's getting cleaned up.
Oh, yeah. Oh! It's both players that were initially taking control on showers for both of the teams, actually. And Madzine still alive with the Seekers. This could be
I've got your trail.
a key piece exactly of utility. And you like these moments.
Wow.
Under the pressure, everybody's getting their ones. Everybody's getting their trades too. Playing this round to perfection. The best in 2-year abilities for both FURIA and KRU. Camera now spotting Madzine. Picture perfect for a Trailblazer to hit him. Trying to spray across here, but he stays alive somehow.
Spraying. They haven't made it into the site just yet. Trailblazer will snuff that for just a second more.
Didn't see the Cypher though. Flash then out. Second flash available from Madzine. Bombarded Madzine with the first kill onto Davies. Gravity well. Flick back. Another 1-for-1.
Klaus again.
Through the tin. Khalil down to 51 HP. Klaus trying to move forward with the heroic play. Spikes across. The third into the round. 13 seconds left. Flash around one corner.
10 seconds left.
Satchel's there to deny once
Plants
again.
up.
Time in favor of KRU, and they're using a util. Shifting now the plant at the L box. And with that, Cosmic Divide instantly goes down. First blood then for Melzer this time around. An opportunity for KRU to take the lead at the most important round of this series. And it's working out so far. Madzine stuck inside showers. Store on the top of the spike. A swing out here from KRU as a tap comes in now for Nagzet. Gravity well now used. Snakebite on the ground, but it's too far away. Sprays in from Khalil. Madzine has to make a play now from showers as the orb is coming through. Halfway now. The wall bang! 3 versus 2 now. Orb now out. Gravwell once again. There's no time left. Somebody has to stick it. Catch it with 2 skills. Execution towards this B site. It all comes down to this now for FURIA to try to force another OT.
1 for 1.
Clouds then swinging out.
3v3.
A 2 for 2. Important Viper's pick coming out on the attack now for MW0 as he had it before. Cosmic Divide. Nowhere near for Khalil as he's still looking for at least a tap onto the spike. Wasting out the util once again. Oh, he eats it!
Down B.
Spike is now down! Digizine has to come up with plays now.
Yeah, he's
30
trying to
seconds
float
left.
outside the ult. Nagzat's gonna go for a dueling Viper's Pit.
Double swing towards the elbow. Spike is down.
Just MW0.
Tap on the spike. A jump out into the pit. The shorty from Nagzat! Us crew claim another victim! And they move forward in the LCQ gauntlet!
Crew bringing it back from the brink. So many rounds falling in favor of FURIA. And then it just seemed to fall apart as Crew locked